Hello, welcome.
Hey everyone,
How's everybody doing?
Welcome to our live.
Yes, welcome to our live.
Welcome guys. So we are so excited. We are in our new studio. I have been working all day to get stuff ready. So as you come in and say hello, no matter where you're watching, let us know where you're watching from. One of the things I did today was make sure we have a lot of information for you guys. So instead of me stumbling through and Sean stumbling through graphics, we now have a very fancy way to present stuff to you. So first up, for everyone joining that does not know what Chalk Couture is, I wanted to show you the 3 ways you can experience Chalk Couture. Hey everyone, my name is Ken Hess, and I'm an executive couturier with Chalk Couture. What is Chalk Couture? Chalk Couture is a category creating home decor company making homes and lives more beautiful. We make it easy for everyone to create stunning home decor, and if you want, additional income too. In fact, you can experience Chalk Couture 3 different ways. The first way is simple: to shop our amazing products on my Chalk Couture site. Become one of our customers and you too can experience the easy to use, impossible to forget product line. Take surfaces from boring to breathtaking with our chalk transfers, Chalkology paste, and Chalkology ink. Our products are unlike anything you've seen in the design and decor world. Our products are perfect for those creative types and those creatively challenged individuals in our life. Now, I get it. There are some people on the planet that have not tried our products yet and really just don't know where to start. Well, say hello to the second way to experience Chalk Couture, our Club Couture program. Club Couture is a subscription program where every month you'll receive an exclusive B-size chalk transfer that is on trend, in season, and available only through our Club Couture program. Plus, you'll receive 3 coordinating paste singles and step-by-step instructions for an amazing finished project. Club Couture is just $19.99 a month. That's $26.99 for my Canadian friends out there. Sign up for an initial 3-month commitment, and after that, you'll be billed month to month. Plus, you'll get access to our exclusive 130+ community of club members who get spoiled with exclusive lives, project giveaways, and the most generous discount you will find. Now, why only make memories and magic with us when you could also be making money with Chalk Couture? Design your beautiful life as an independent designer with the most innovative company to hit the DIY home decor industry. Get your Chalk Couture starter kit for just $99 US or $129 Canadian dollars, plus tax and shipping, and start your creative journey. Plus, with 3 ways to grow your designership, there's something for everyone at Chalk Couture. You can package creativity and sell products, serve your community by holding workshops and classes, or share the love and build teams. The starter kit is your first step in creating your designership, your way on your terms. So are you ready to experience that wow factor everyone's been talking about? Look for the link in this video's description that says 3 ways to experience Chalk Couture and start your journey with me today.
Howdy.
So that is our new video that we are going to kind of play as people enter, because we know a lot of people get notifications late, all of that good jazz. So we'll have that video for you. But because I love all of you, I also want to make sure you guys know how our links work. So many people have reached out to us and said, I don't get the links, I don't understand it. So guess what? I made a video for that as well.
Did you really?
Let's show them.
Let's show them. Well, don't know why I didn't want to do that, but we can do that.
We use Linkdeli for all of our links in our videos. To use these, just minimize the video and hit the Show More option. Click any of the link delis, which will take you to the Linkdeli landing page, and select any of the options, which will open your final destination. You can close out windows, go back to your main Linkdeli, and click on Catalog any information. Once you're done with the window, close it out, And you can go back and select another Link Deli landing page. For example, let's click on what exactly is Chalk Couture. This takes you to the Link Deli landing page, and what is Club Couture will take you to my landing page going everything over Club Couture. This makes it nice and easy to get all of your different links to all of the different pages like social media pages, product, or information without a messy description in our videos. Once you're done, close out the window, maximize your YouTube video, and enjoy the rest of the video. So that's how easy it is to use the links, which are all down below. So we do have the links for the 3 ways to experience Chalk Couture, all of the supplies we've used in this video, videos, our social media, everything you need is down there, and it's not a bazillion and a half links because that's a little overwhelming. Yeah, so last but not least, I've made a fun video. This is the one that actually took me most of the day on how you can finally get alerts, because people still are not getting alerts on YouTube and Facebook. So we have a way for you to do it on your computer and your mobile devices. So let's take a peek at that. Stay up to date by subscribing to this channel and hitting that bell icon. Make sure to get all alerts by choosing all. Also, go into your YouTube settings and turn on your notifications. Be the first to know when we go live. Make sure to like our page, hit the follow button, and set it to see first and all notifications on. If you're on your mobile device, you can do the same thing there by looking up our Facebook page, hitting that like button, selecting the follow option. Make sure your notifications are on, see first, and you can even edit notification settings to make sure the standard notifications apply. To us. All right, so that is all I have video-wise for you. So hopefully that helped you figure out everything instead of me rambling it in the beginning. We do have one last announcement, and this is something we're just trying out for now. It's not going to be a permanent adjustment, but we just want to see in the social media algorithm if it makes a difference. Right now we use a thing called Restream that restreams everywhere. And we've been hearing a lot from people that it is better if we actually go in the applications themselves. So for the next month, we are going to be live on different days in different places. So on Tuesday, we'll be live on Facebook. Wednesday, we'll be live on YouTube. And Thursday, we'll be live in portrait mode, which Sean hates, on Instagram. Most of them will be at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, but you guys all know me. That could be between 5:30 and 6, let's be honest.
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there. So make sure you're following all of our social media platforms. Sean will throw them up randomly during the broadcast so you know what they are and you can follow us. All right, now that all of that is said, I hope you guys like that. This way, if you get your notification late, usually the project will start a little bit later than that. So today we're making a Valentine's Day project. For those of you who missed the last one, Han, you really can't be there. This is what we made last time. Let me go get this up, Sean, real quick.
Okay.
Come on.
He escaped into the room. No more. No more Twitch? No, we got Twitch. Oh, wait. We're no more Twitch?
No, we should be on Twitch unless Restream's been having some issues. Yeah. But we should be on Twitch.
So when we do one of those Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, would Twitch always be included?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Didn't think about that. Yeah. Good point. Maybe we will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Good job, Fatima. All right. So I did see a question before we started, and we're going to be talking about this. So we'll go to this camera here. We're going to be using our Club Couture transfer. Now, Club Couture, like I had said in the intro package, it is $19.99. It is a 3-month commitment, and then after that, you can cancel at any time. The big difference on Club Couture, where a lot of confusion comes in, is if you are a customer in Club Couture member, you will always get the transfer and 3 pay singles. If you are a designer, you will just get the transfer. So as a customer, all of my Club Couture customers this time got Happy Valentine's Day transfer. It's an exclusive B-size transfer, so the only people that get that is Club Couture members and designers. Do we have picture-in-picture, or is that not a thing anymore?
Oh, no, I can do that. Sorry, my fault.
Okay, and so then this time they got Candy Apple, Peony, and Couture Teal. If you're a designer, you only get the transfer. So I saw that question earlier. It's always 3-pay singles for customers.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're making a pretty board using Valentine's Day stuff. Now, I am not a huge Valentine's Day fan. I've told you all this many times, but that doesn't mean we still can't make pretty things. So first, before we do anything, I am going to explain the catalogs because I've been getting a ton of questions. So starting February 3rd, it is true, we will be in the middle of 3 different catalogs. So February 3rd, this is the new catalog that launches. This is spring, summer. So at that point, until the end of February, we will have all 3. We will have the autumn, winter, holiday suite, spring, summer. Now, they have slowly been retiring stuff. So in the last chance category on my website is where you will know when last things are. They announced retirements and they're going to be going quick. At the end of February, everything that's current would be in this catalog. All right, so this is the one that is the exciting one. That's where all the new stuff is.
All the new goodies.
So now that I have that out of the way, we are going to make this project. Now, I am making, I'm going to be raising up these. I cut these on my Glowforge, and we cut them to match perfectly with this. And I'm going to paint these black. And I'm using this chalk paint. And it's a little bit on the thicker side, so I like to, someone, I forget who, maybe if they're watching can remind me, gave me the idea one time to wet it down, like wet the paint down, before, like wet the board or stuff, and it will make it a little thinner. So I'm going to take a little bit out of my jar here, just about that much. I'm going to grab my fine mist sprayer. I'm super excited because now with our fine mist sprayer, we have a new tool coming out.
Oh, yes.
So instead of using baby wipes to clean your board, you can actually use this really nice scraper. I don't have it yet, but once I get it, I will show you. I'm so excited. All right. So all this is doing is thinning down my chalk paint a little. Oh, also, I wanted to thank everyone who has shown me the love, given me beautiful messages, supported me in messages. Jasmine said that she's been crying all week reading them, and she highlights them for me. I have been reading all of them. I am trying to respond to all of them, but it's a little bit of a bigger job than I thought it was going to be, Sean. But Sean watched that live with us. What did you think? I tried deleting it 3 times now, and he refuses to let me delete it.
No, you leave it alone.
Because I didn't realize how many people were watching it, and then I almost vomited.
You're almost 12,000?
I don't know. I don't even look at it anymore because it makes me nervous. Okay, I'm going to dry this real quick.
Okay.
Do you know there's a lot of people that are not huge fans of Valentine's Day? Just fun fact for you, Sean.
Fun fact, yes, it is quite a few. Mostly because it is a, what's the word they always like to use?
A manufactured holiday.
Manufactured, yeah.
Mine is just because it reminds me of my mom's passing. But in general, a lot of people, like, love hurts, man. Love hurts.
Melissa goes, Miss Garcia, she goes, ooh, I'm going to have to change that color. Oops, sorry, that can't read that. Sorry, Melissa, I'm going to have to, why I did that. Anyway,
snap.
she says it would have been less messy if you used the new amazing trays.
What trays?
Yeah,
they're just, yeah, good
they're
point.
Small, but.
Yeah, that's true. Melissa should be very close to being able to rejoin.
Next month.
I know she's not on my Club Couture list anymore, so it's got to be
close,
soon.
Yeah. She said sometime in February. I don't remember the exact date, but February.
Cool. All right. So the nice thing about our self-healing cutting mat is it is just that. I can just go wash this underneath my sink, and then I use a scrubby to wash it off. If you don't know what a scrubby is, I will give it to Sean so he can show you.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this up because Amanda said, hey, is this the $19.99 transfer? Why, yes, it is. And since we have this up, I'm going to try to fix the color because this is very bizarre. Sorry, everybody. Let's see. Play effect, shadow, color. See what this does. Get my mouse to work. That's a little easier to read. So here's what it is. It's called Scrubby. This comes in 4 different flavors or smellies. Lemon, lime, orange, and I think the other one is a lemon lime. The person who gave us this the first time, love it. This stuff is so good. It's amazing. It's basically the soap itself here is when they put it in their trays, the scrubby part of it is already in the tray, so it just soaks up inside. So when you're done with it, then you have a little scrubby thing along with it. Well, hello, Sarah D. How are ya? Your Twitch says says baking week. Somebody says our Twitch says baking week.
I don't know. I'll have to look at that afterwards.
Oh,
sorry.
Kind of bizarre.
It is kind of bizarre.
So I fixed it so you can read it.
How bizarre. How bizarre. All right. I will. Is Twitch at least live?
I can check real quick.
If it is, I can fix the other part. Un momento, por favor. Get in my special super duper.
Miss Sarah D says hello.
Oh, I miss you. And I love all the redone stuff out. Okay, so Twitch is the one that is... Is that the issue, Jonathan?
That's what somebody said. I'm going to go to it.
Is that the word on the street?
That's the word.
That's the word.
Yes, it is live. Thank you, Melissa. I figured because I see all the Twitch
so guess what?
Things.
Sean, you just wait. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it.
I see it says Happy Valentine's Day Decor on that one.
So that's right. It does have the wrong links, though. So I will fix that.
Oh, yeah.
And it has the wrong photo. So I'm fixing that. But other than that, it should be...
Yeah, looks really good, too. Look at the beautiful picture.
Here we go. Here we go.
Look at that picture.
Sean and his... He loves it.
Yeah.
He loves it. Let me tell you. Listen, Linda.
Where has Ryan been? Asked Carol.
We fired him.
He's part-time and only works during the day. And
Ryan did get a job with benefits for his family and everything. And he's going on a streaming event. And then after that, he will be working with us kind of
off and on here.
Off and on. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do before we start chalking, is I'm going to grab my self-healing cutting mat that I just cleaned.
So while you do that, I'm going to answer a quick question.
Of course.
Carla Duke over on Facebook says, what is Twitch? That is another streaming platform, just like Facebook,
what
YouTube.
All the young kids are doing.
It's basically was originally made for gaming. So all these gamers that like to show live how they're playing and all that stuff. But it also has a whole bunch of different types of categories.
But tell them why you like it, Sean.
We like it because we both. The video quality is phenomenal. It's really, really good.
We can't keep up with the social media platforms. It was Twitch, and now it's TikTok, and there's so much. All right, so I'm going to grab this ribbon. This is Gina K, like satin ribbon. And the cool thing about this ribbon that a lot of people don't know, well, I mean, sure people know, is the white, you can stain it.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to grab her red, and I'm just going to rub that along here, because we're going to end up, and look at that red, how it just sparkles on it. So I'm going to add a pretty good amount, and just kind of push it into that white. So which is nice, because if you have this ribbon, you're able to color it to whatever color you want. All right, so I'm going to trim that off. And yes, I saw a comment earlier about how much more relaxed. I have to tell you, for once, feel like I'm catching my breath.
Yes.
And it's crazy. So
Melissa G says, you and the team need to do a TikTok video.
we do. So they were explaining to me what TikTok was before I went to leadership, and I still don't think I get it. But yes, Jazzy has been secretly behind my back, lovingly, recording me singing and dancing with my dogs, because I do that every morning. I don't know if you guys know that. I sing and dance with my dogs. And that's how we started off our morning at Ken's Creations, is Jazzy comes in and I yell at her and scream. Not like yell and scream, but like dance with her. And make sure everyone's up. They don't need coffee. They can just do that. And then we get our day started. And then she secretly videotapes me, I guess. All right. That is clean. We're going to let the ribbon dry.
Hello, Miss Lalonde. Oh, Heidi, that's exactly what you need. You get a lot of that white, and man, you can do all kinds of colors with
Are you going to tell them what we're doing this weekend? We're going to go buy something.
Are we doing that this weekend?
Yeah.
Well, we are going to go get, or order.
Our bedroom looks like 2 old people live in it.
Yeah.
Because Sean made me get these beds that like go up and down.
Oh, stop it.
So now I feel like an old person. But also, I see why people now move to Arizona, because my muscles felt so much better in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing.
I know.
Don't worry, Allie, we're not moving.
We're not
just
moving.
saying.
I haven't seen her in here, so I don't know if she...
Oh.
Well, she might see the replay. So.
All right, so we are going to turn on my Ryobi glue gun. I'm going to dry this real quick. There was a comment in my official Facebook group that someone said, hey, I need advice on this glue gun, and it wasn't a Ryobi, which is fine, but someone I think commented like, we only recommend the Ryobi glue gun in this group, and I died a little.
Oh, how cute. Tanya Heath says, OMG, my dog just loves Ken. She is right here trying to lick my phone and bark at it.
Oh, I love dogs. They're my favorite. All right, so as this heats up and does its bum diggity, Sean will show you his little trick he does with this. The only complaint I have about this glue gun is it spits.
It not spits, it just kind of oozes.
Spits.
It oozes.
It spits.
So we have the angle squeegee. This is just a bigger squeegee. I mean, if you just have a little mini one will work. Not mini, but the regular one will work too. But this is nice. I just take it here, pull straight down so it'll drip right on it.
He takes it, he flips it down and reverses it. All right, so can we zoom in out?
Oh, yes, we can.
All right, so as that's heating up, this board I got at Hobby Lobby. And if I show you up real close, you can see there's still a B pattern. And I cannot get rid of it without sanding it. So I painted it with this paint again. And then I did black on the sides. And then we're going to distress the sides a little bit. So the way I distress my sides is I actually grab a paintbrush that looks like this. Sean can show you guys. I'm going to go get the smaller version. But I guess that would be like a tough bristle or...
Just a regular bristle version other than the sponge, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, if the shorter these become, let's say this is super short, then it becomes much, much stiffer if you're looking for a stiffer kind, like your...
Everyone's always looking for a stiffer kind. Sean.
Yes. So this has, I mean, it's soft, but it's a little more stiffer than this, but yeah.
Sean?
Yes.
High five. I'm proud of you. Sean, for all of our Canadian team members, is showing his Canadian pride wearing his polo that Isabel gave him.
Thank you,
our
Isabel.
Team member from Canada.
Up there.
I think Isabel gave that to us.
She did, yeah.
She did, yeah.
Yeah, she gave us two of them.
So I'm going to distress a little bit of the frame with this chalked up paint.
Yes.
And what I do on this is I just dip a little bit onto my paintbrush, like so. And then I'm going to just brush it over here. And you don't want too much on it. And then all I'm going to do is lightly distress this. And if we get a little in the red, don't worry. No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
So Tanya says that she is a 4-month-old and she's a Great Dane, which means she's already big.
So we can neither confirm or deny this. It is just speculation at this part in the game. But Ryle's belly is getting bigger and her boobies are getting like filled up. So I think puppies are coming.
I think so.
So once we have a sonogram for a dog or whatever they do, I don't know what they do. What do they do for a dog? Last time they just did an x-ray, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, they did an x-ray. We knew she was getting close, so we just kind of...
So basically, we just get an x-ray to see how many... They count the little spines. So then Sean knows how many he's delivering. Because Sean's our delivery man. He's our midwife.
I'm the midwife.
I am the nervous father in the waiting room, yelling at people. And then Allie and Sean kicked me out of the whelping box. It's fun times had for all. All right, so that's all we're really doing. You can add, what's nice about this paint that's different than other paint is because it's a light paint, you can add layers. So what I mean by that, let me dry this. Once it's dry, you can go back with this and add, let's say, if you want to add just a little bit more distressing, you can do that without it moistening and getting rid of that. So I just like to get a nice, look. And then what I'm going to do is, for the final part, is I'm going to get some more on my brush, and you're just going to hit your edges, like so.
Miss Lisa Carpenter asks, she says, are you two guys going to any of the Couture tours?
Ooh, Sean, do you know the answer?
I do know the answer to that one. And
I am so proud. Sean is so invested with Couture now. Yeah. Now that I told him that we're all in and this is what we're doing, and if we fail, we'll end up breaking up. No, I didn't say that.
The answer to that is yes, we are, and we're only going to one, and it will be the one that's the closest to us, which is Portland. So
not to say we wouldn't go to others, but we don't sign up for others until everyone, because they sell out.
Yeah.
So you can only go to one, and then if you can go to others, maybe, but we're going to Portland.
Oh, Letitia Lightfoot.
I love that name. Letitia?
Letitia.
Ooh, that's nice.
Says, that's what I was wondering. I want to join, but no one has answered my question. What is your question, Letitia?
I'm sorry that no one's answered.
I'll try to go back and see if I can find it.
If you want to ask again, I get that.
Ask again, please. Yeah, sometimes these... I get a list, and because we're in 3 different platforms, they just scroll by.
Which is going to be changing next week, right?
Next week, yep. La, 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 la.
All right, Jonathan. Sean.
Yes.
Have you seen a difference even since my Ken from the car that I'm going to delete?
You're not deleting, for one. Yes, we're all good.
We're all good in the hood.
We're all good.
All right, so now what I want to do is I do have a little bit of white where I hit different spots. Don't worry about that because we're going to use one of my favorite background patterns, which is the Mini Buffalo Plaid.
So Miss Jenny, getting inky with it.
I love that. She
says, do you guys still have that group for people who want more information on joining?
I do. If you go down to the link deli, it'll say get social media links, and then it will have all of your links to my social media pages and my groups.
I do not like the way this is.
He doesn't like it, people. He does not like it. Sean is not a fan. People are going to get fired.
Heidi, we typically wouldn't do an ultrasound because it is so much more expensive than an X-ray. An X-ray is just one quick snapshot.
So essentially you're saying you don't love our dog as much?
No. There's just an X-ray works really well.
All right. Can't that hurt the babies?
Yeah. So you won't be in Calgary on March 13th. I'd love to go to Calgary March 13th, but it is so far away to drive.
Not that you people aren't worth that drive, but...
And the plane tickets would be astronomical.
Why is it so? I just think Canada in general is expensive. That's what I've deducted. All right. So this transfer has been used a lot. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my hairdryer on the hot setting and just activate the adhesive. And we're not looking for a perfect transfer on this. We actually want it to have a little bit of what I like to call distress look. So if you want it to be perfect, make sure to restick your transfer.
Yeah. So Fatima was, I think it was Fatima was asking, are we going to the Mega Meet this year
Oh, that's a great
in
question.
Michigan?
I don't know. We're gonna have to look into it. Normally we go to Silhouette Summit because it's always the same time.
Same weekend,
But
yeah.
because we're not doing the summit this year, that might be something because I've never went, and since we didn't go to Creativation, that might be something I want to look into. So I will look into that. I'll be honest. Ever since leadership, my mind has been full forge Couture, so I haven't thought of that, but I will look into that. All right. So I am going to grab a multi-tool because this peony is pretty thick.
Thick.
And I want to thin it down. Is that bubble gum been rehydrated yet or not?
I just did a little more, still a little bit.
We'll have to show it next week.
Not quite ready yet.
So next week I'll show you our very original paste formula. So you can see how far our paste has come. And out of all so I have a question, Sean. Out of all of the new In Vogue colors, first of all, Sean, what's an In Vogue color?
In Vogue is a specialized, or not specialized, it's a special color of paste that is only during the catalog time.
So get them while they're hot.
Get them while they're hot.
So out of this catalog, what's your favorite color?
It's either that more kind of like that yellow and that green.
Do you know those names?
I do not know the names off the top.
Spring Zing.
Spring Zing.
Or
I can't remember.
Which is the Spring Zing is the green one.
Yeah.
And the yellow, I want to say, ooh, now you got me not knowing it, Sean. Citrus Splash.
Citrus.
But is it yellow? I thought it was more, it's almost like, it looks like a neon yellow. I didn't get to see him in person. He did.
I did not see it.
I thought you said you saw one because it looked like parakeet.
Oh, yes. Somebody had the Spring Zing. Yes, it looks like.
So parakeet. Was it Spring Zing is the green?
Yeah.
Or
she had the Spring Zing.
Which is the third one, right?
It looks very close to parakeet.
So I really want to see what the other, that almost yellowish neon yellow color is. I am a huge fan of spring colors because they're bright and cheerful. Don't get me wrong, I love me some winter colors, but like my heart broke a little when parakeet retired.
Yeah. Oh, Melissa.
Oh, Melissa.
Melissa. She says, I really want wisteria. Just in case if you didn't see wisteria, it's right. Don't move your head.
It almost looks like
lilac.
Yeah, when really we first launched. And then every time I hear that name though, I think of Wisteria Lane. Do you know what Wisteria Lane is, Sean?
What is Wisteria?
Wisteria Lane.
Well, yeah, it was a TV show that you enjoyed very much.
And it was the name of the road.
Of the road that they lived on. Do you know anyone who's going to Creativation and doing lives we can watch? Is Ashley doing any?
I told her to. So here's the deal. We still love Creativation. The reason we made the decision not to go is it's a pretty big investment between plane tickets and hotel. And there's really not that much stuff happening there. And there's actually not a ton of people going. So I will see if she is. If she is, I will share her lives. I will still try to cover some stuff. There is one booth I'm very interested in that I have Miss Teresa Collins looking at for me. So hopefully she gets me information on that.
Looks like somebody was saying, Loretta says that Christopher Allen may be there.
Oh, I asked him if he was going, but maybe he is going with, he might be there with Thermal Web because I don't think he has a booth. All right, so you guys, before I reveal this, I'm going to let you know I'm going for a distressed look, so don't go ooh and ah if it's not perfect.
It's perfect no matter what you do.
Oh, you're so sweet, Jonathan McCoy. Will you dry that real quick?
I can. I'm going to mute you guys so it's not so loud. Okay, there we go. Hello, Miss Conway.
Little Miss who?
Miss Conway says hello.
Hello,
Conway.
Miss Conway. How are you?
So this is kind of, I know everybody can't see everything, but I'm going to put this up. This is kind of a neat little idea. So Faith says, love your design. Design is very innovative and very inspiring. When I use chalk paint, I put a piece of Glad's press and seal cling film down, sticks to the table surface or the mat, and makes easy cleanup. In a pinch, have used wax paper as well. Isn't that very cool?
What is she? I'm confused.
So you know that how Glad has that stuff where you can press it and then twirl it and it clings to it as you press it. So she uses that
to do what?
To put her chalk paint on, so it's easy cleanup.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That is very cool.
I might have to get some of that tonight when we're out shopping.
Sorry that looked so big.
Okay, so I just washed this transfer, as you guys saw, and I am just squeegeeing all the water out literally on my surface. Now you can do this on our self-healing cutting mat. What this is going to do is a couple things. Number one, it's going to get the water out, but this is a really good way to re-stick a transfer that is not very sticky. So you want to get it nice and wet, just like so. And now that it's nice and wet, we are going to grab fuzzing cloths. And I'm going to take this side. Some people have a preference. I prefer the microfiber side. And I am just going to dry as much as I can off the top.
So while you do that, Kim says, what color was that pink? That was called peony.
And we do have a link for all the supplies. It will say Valentine's Day supply list in the link deli. Okay, so essentially at this point, the top should be not completely dry, but pretty dry. You're going to lift this up. You're going to then dry your surface, whatever you're using, and now we're going to put it sticky side up. Grab fuzzing cloth, and this time I am going to use the, I don't know what side, the towel looking side.
The terry cloth.
The terry cloth. Yeah. Now there is a debate over what side you should use, and you know what I say? You use whatever side makes you happy.
Ooh, here's a little tidbit. Press and Seal was created by the husband of Jennifer McGuire.
Oh, I knew that.
Cool, I did not.
You didn't? I told you that at a creativation. Oh. Do you know what a fun fact about Jennifer McGuire? Well, it's not fun, but I really relate with her. She has a lot. She deals a lot with anxiety and stuff like that. And that's kind of what my Ken from the car was about, just talking in general about, you know, we get stressed. I'm a people pleaser, so I get stressed by saying yes to everyone, including Sean, and then getting overwhelmed.
Yeah. Cinnamon Apple. Quick question. Do you remember your very first Couture project?
Yes. It was the rocket ship, and it said to the moon and back, and I hated it. All right. So now that it is dry, I'm going to show you this. Now, this was a transfer that did not stick.
Look at that.
This is how you can easily restick transfers for quick use. Now, it's not going to stay sticky like our transfers normally do, because I've used this probably, not exaggerating, 30 times now, but it will for this purposes. All right.
I like it too, Jenny. It is very cool. This way people can understand who is asking the question and you know which platform they're on.
We are very excited about our new, the eCam.
Yeah, we watched.
Much better than Switcher. I'm going to be going with this real quick, Sean. No problem. All right, so now we are going to just try to line this up as best as we can. And the easiest way to line this up is, number one, have it with the lines going the same way. I forgot which way I had it. There we go. And the best way to line this up is just to line it up with the last pattern you did, which is right about there. And if we get a little overlayering, no big deal. I am going to grab my transfer tape, and all this is doing is giving me a little bit of a border so I don't
overdo it.
Yeah.
Overdo too much. Did you guys finish watching The Circle?
I wanted to last night, but Sean didn't want to watch it.
Don't get me wrong, I like it. I just wanted something a little different because we were watching it back to back to back. So this time,
He's not a big reality person,
but it's good. I
but
like
he
it.
likes this one,
Yeah.
but he didn't want to watch it last night. So
I just kind of wanted to.
So last night was a comedy night, and we watched The Goldbergs and
all the other ones. Mom.
I love Mom.
I know, so good. Well, hello, Miss Melody Lane.
All right, so now that I have my kind of, like I like to say, perimeter. Remember, this is pretty. I hate to say it, not the best transfer just because I've used it so much. I actually ordered another 2. The transfer's not going away or anything, but I like it that much. So this is when you use the power of your paste. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to turn this around.
You're going to drip. Watch.
We're going to put some paste in some key spots. And what this does is it will hold down your transfer for you. It works as a tape in a way. Yeah. And then I can actually just take my big squeegee here, and once again, we're okay with it being a little bit more on the distress side. It's kind of what we're looking for. It's kind of a big deal right now.
Nancy says she loves that show, Mom, as well.
It's such a good show, and it's funny, and it has a good heart.
Allison Jenny is, oh gosh, she is so funny.
Who?
So good. Allison Jenny.
I can't believe she was in that show about the White House.
I know. That was a serious piece.
All right. So here we go. Remember, distressing is beautiful too. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to have Sean dry that real quick.
Okay. I'm going to mute it real quick. When it loses its stickiness, can you use adhesive on it? Asks Deb to be.
Dead to me?
Deb,
I love it.
Deb to be.
Oh, Deb to be.
Deb to be.
You can. I've used this stuff before, the pixie spray. Couple things on it. Number one, just be careful. I mean, it's a silk screen, so you have the potential of clogging your screen. Yeah, really. And it's only going to be a temporary. The biggest thing I tell people is if you take care of your transfers, meaning wash them with our board erasers right away, really under running tepid water, and air dry them until they are just moist, and then you can put the backings right on them. They should, like that mini buffalo plaid, I've gotten 30 uses out of. So at a certain point, you're going to end up throwing them away because they are no longer sticky, but that's very far in between. And I go through mine quick because I'm demonstrating all the time with them.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Angela. We're supposed to get a really big snowstorm tonight going into tomorrow, expecting 7 to 10 inches. Yikes, that was sounding like the Friday night before we got back from, they got 8 inches here on last week Friday. Almost all of it went away, and now it's all back again.
All right, so take the time to clean your jars, just like I did, and clean your lids, specifically around your edges, because any air that can get in there can get your paste to dry out, which you want to try to avoid. All right, so we are at our next point, which I'm going to dry this once again. Doesn't matter, I guess, what the top and bottom is. So let me see which one I like the best. I think I like it this way the best. So I'm going to we're going to put this down for a sec, and I'm going to grab my self-healing cutting mat. This setup is so much better, so much more room to move and breathe and be free.
Cher, you're getting 25 inches of snow? Holy cow. That's
How much do we have outside?
About
Not that much, do we? Or do about that much?
6-7 inches, with all the stuff. And it's like it gets really warm and then it goes away a little bit and then we get some more and then it gets warm again. So we're supposed to get maybe up to 3 more inches by Sunday.
Wow. So you can see I just plopped some of my glue from my hot glue gun, Ryobi, in the middle, and then I'm going to push it down pretty. And we're just going to let that dry here for a quick sec. And this doesn't take too long to dry. Actually, it's pretty quick. And this was just painted with the
black one.
Black one. So now that we've done that, I'm going to make sure it's nice and dry. We can save some battery. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because we have 17 batteries now.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Cher is in Ontario, so yes, they're getting 25. I'm assuming inches or centimeters?
Feet.
Feet, yeah. Somebody says they have 3 feet of snow right now and no power.
So I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jackie.
So the deal that's still going on right now is if you buy 2 batteries, you get a free tool. So I wanted tools for Christmas, and so now I have like 9 batteries. Not even kidding.
And it's the nice batteries, the 3 amps battery, which means it lasts a lot longer.
All right. Now we're going to grab our transfer. This is the Club Couture transfer. So this one you do have to be a club member to get. If you want to join Club Couture or be a designer, you can add this to your cart as an add-on because technically when you join Club Couture, you join the following month. So if you were to enroll today, your first month actually would be February. You wouldn't get this transfer. So keep that in mind.
So Jennifer Marker, Sean, will you tell Ken thanks for his kindness for a very emotional week?
Oh, you're welcome. During what week?
Just an emotional week.
Yes.
Yes, you're welcome.
Her, do you know why? I haven't told you. Her mom sadly passed away.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yes. And they were very close.
Yes.
And she obviously knows I've been through that. So my love goes out to you, dear. All right. So I'm going to put this upside down. I'm going to put the sticky side up so I can kind of line up this cutout. Are you guys not excited about the house cutouts and the Easter egg cutouts? I'm so excited.
So when we were in Arizona for leadership, the nights were cold. They were probably...
I loved them.
They were very cold.
But I loved them.
Like 30s.
But I loved them.
But they were very nice.
We love it cold.
It
the funny story about that is we got there and it was so hot in our room. And to the point where I said, Sean, we have to do something. And then Sean came back to me and said, well, you can either choose hot water or a cold room. And I was like, what? He was like, I'm not kidding. That's what they said. But we finally got it figured out. But because we like it like 65 degrees in our room when we sleep.
Oh, boy, it was so warm.
It's hard to
sleep. The last 2 days we were there, they finally got the air conditioning to work.
Yeah.
Melody says, my assistant went to Arizona for Christmas and there was snow. That must have been the northern area like Flagstaff. It definitely does snow up there.
So my white is a little bit on the thicker side. So we are going to just stir this with a little bit of my, the Fine Mister. Now, it's very important, Sean. What should we tell everyone about our Fine Mist spray that's extremely important?
So when you have that, if you buy that and use it, because you definitely want to get that because it's such a nice sprayer, is that you need to use distilled water.
Why?
Because distilled water is...
I still don't understand this. It's more pure.
It's got less...
It's water in its purest form.
Almost purest form where there's not all this stuff where it can, like hard water material.
And our Fine Mist sprayer is...
very fine.
Yeah, it's actually what salon stylists use to spray on hair and stuff. But to Sean's point, it's 99 cents for like a jar.
94 cents for a
gallon.
A gallon.
It's down there, but and that's all we use in it.
Yep, and I also use it in my iron. Because sometimes you can do it in your iron, and then you get hard water deposits.
So we're just putting basic white on this, very, very simple, but it's going to jump off that board because of just being black and white. And what's nice about this is even though it's a pretty big open space, it's okay because we have those distressing in there.
Yeah.
Couture designers know how important it is for us to get a clean transfer from our chalk transfers. So they give us a little bit of distressing in there to make sure we're good.
Cher says that distilled water is also bacteria free.
Really?
Wow. Very excited about the cutouts.
Look at that. That looks so good.
No hard minerals. Yeah, that's what causes your stuff to harden and then clogs up. Yeah, I used to not do that to my iron. I finally said, okay, my iron is done. I'm going to get a new one, and I'm going to strictly use only distilled water, and it's been great. Love it. Oh, I know, Jan, the new dog and cat transfer. Can't wait.
I know, that's going to be so awesome when they come out.
Yeah, so nice.
All right, let's go ahead and dry this. And I basically buy everything, which is nice because this year they gave us this thing called a quick pick, where we can easily add stuff to our cart as designers.
It's been hard to find distilled water. Boy, that's really weird because, man, you go to Walmart, they've got tons of it.
They do. Well, at least ours does.
They even have it they even have a special one for babies.
They do?
Mm-hmm. There's one, and it costs like another extra 6-8 cents.
All right, so this is going to get put right in the middle. We have a couple options, which I'm going to raise this up just a little bit. Excuse me, Shawnee.
Mm-hmm.
So I have, maybe they're gone. I have some wood risers that I'm going to rise that up with.
Well, that makes total sense. Renee says distilled water is condensed steam. It leaves all the impurities and minerals behind. Duh. I remember making something in science class where you took smoke and distilled and this and that. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Duh. Totally makes sense.
All right, so I'm going to put this upside down, and it is going to be a little uneven because wood obviously is not even, and that's okay. So we're just going to put a piece of wood here. These are just wood rounds from, I think, Arteza.
Yep.
And I use them a lot kind of to stabilize things that I want to pop up from the background, which makes it nice.
So Pam, we can cut the hearts out by using our good old Glowforge. We just took the transfer, used black on it, and then you can use it to cut the outer edge, and then it just cut it. It only took 2.5 minutes to do 2 of them.
Should have. Don't you worry, Sean. I got it.
I have 3 Krogers by me, and not one has distilled water.
Our Kroger has a machine in the front. Like you have to pay for it, 25 cents, and then you have to bring your own gallon thingy.
Well, that's not distilled. That's just pure. That's pured water. Yeah.
I thought that was distilled. It gave a distilled option.
Oh, maybe it does. I know. I don't think so. Huh. Did you? Oh, I'm sorry, Gloria, if you didn't hear. The heart-shaped board was what we cut out on our Glowforge.
True fact.
Jealous, I know.
Jealous of our water?
Glowforge.
We did, I'm going to say we bought the lower model to
Yeah.
begin with, and now I kick myself because I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much.
You love it so much.
That's the end of my story. All right, so here is our wood on the back.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
now it's going to be raised up. Look at it. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to put some decor down here with the red ribbon that we made. So I do want it to be a little bit higher just because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just eyeball it, even though Sean hates that, but...
That's right. Eyeballing is
that looks good?
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Okay. This glue gun comes out boiling hot, which is nice because it gives you a little bit of time to put your glue down and to work with it before it loses its.
Misfit Crafter, also known as
Thank
Monique.
you so much for the beautiful message today,
Yes.
Misfit.
Has Chocolatier ever kicked around the idea of offering furniture chalky and or regular paint to complement the stencils?
Nope.
No.
Well, yes,
They
and
have.
the answer is no.
No.
We are not in the business. I really appreciate the fact that our CEO one time said that we are in the business of making pretty things for walls, halls, and decor pieces, but we have no intention of going into the market of paints and stuff just because, you know, that's just not our jam. But a lot of people get confused and think our Talkology paste is paint, and it is not.
That's right. Triva, also known as Trey Diladine. Glowforge is a laser cutting machine. If you look it up on Google or whatever, or even YouTube, you can see what it does. It's very cool. We love it.
We have a video on our other YouTube channel you watch.
Yep, sure can.
Okay, so I'm going to cut these off a little bit because I want to mix it up. And I got new vice grips from Shawnee because he
Christmas
was
present.
not. It was a was it a present or a stocking?
Stocking stuffer. Yes.
He didn't like my old ones.
No, terrible.
That's what he says.
Yeah, but it's much nicer, isn't it? Cuts better too. I mean, I could have gotten, this is just a little 6-inch one that I got, and I could have got like an 8 or 10 that could really do some thick stuff, because you don't get anything that's that thick to cut.
Whoa, hey
now.
Hey now.
Are you going to do more demos on the Glowforge?
Yes, we are, because we're doing things that make us happy. Okay, so here is the bunch. I am going to grab a little bit. Oh, I don't want to use my green stuff though. I want to use
something else. Oh, of course.
No, I'm all out of my white ones.
Did you have white one? I didn't even remember seeing it.
Oh, I had white and brown, but I guess we're gonna have to use green.
Yeah, Sarah, it's called Wisteria.
You can show them. It's right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it out still. Wisteria. Here it is.
Yeah. Of
course, this camera is probably not doing it justice, but
I didn't get to see any of the colors in person. People did win them. They won the paste colors, but I was uber busy that week, so I didn't get to see them.
Yeah, I saw only one person that had it. So yeah. Hey, good evening. I'm late. Took kiddo to the dance. Oh, don't worry, Tristan. That's fine. You gotta do your stuff with the fam first. They're much more important than us.
All right. So the next thing I am gonna do this one here.
Carol says, "Wow, love that look on the black."
I know, right?
Isn't that awesome?
It really, with the frame around it with the black and white.
Because this was originally
originally brown, and then I put.
Is your mic off?
I don't think so, but maybe it turned off.
Oh, it is. Yes. I wonder if it's.
Here we go.
I'll see if it turns off by itself.
We did a lot of recording on it yesterday with everything, so that wouldn't surprise me. We did I did a bee transfer on it when our fall-winter catalog came out. I think it was fall-winter. And the paste left behind a mirrored image, and I didn't want to sand it. So when in doubt, cover it up, and voila.
Yeah. So you can't even see it there because there's such a busyness that you don't even know it's there unless you look up super close to it.
So you can see this one's a little bit more on the bushier side. So we're going to add just a few more of the red ones here to fill this bad boy up. And then we'll add some ribbons and we will be almost good to go. Isn't that right, Mr. McCoy?
That is so true. Well, thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. I don't know why I'm thanking you, but thank you. Or as like Buddy the Elf likes to say, thank you.
Thank you. She said, I just love you guys. You bring me such joy.
Aww. Now I really do want to say thank you. That's so sweet. All right, so A little bushy, but that's okay, right?
Those are cool graphics, aren't they?
What are you talking about?
Kenny, I popped up your.
Ooh!
Aren't those awesome?
You guys, I've been working. I've been working.
Kenny made those.
Girl, I've been working.
So
I'm bringing my joy back.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Sarah. I didn't mean to hit Sarah, but it went up so quickly. I wanted to bring up somebody else's comment. Michelle asks, "Hey, Sean, where did this surface come from? The red and black part one." I think this one.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. I was gonna say this looks like a Hobby Lobby one. Am I still quiet, Misfit? I'm sorry. I probably need to adjust it a little more. Usually you can hear me really well.
But remember, we gained it down for my video yesterday, so that's probably why.
I did some, but I don't know how far to send it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Let me try a little more.
I know, poor Sean.
So this is full blast for me.
He's next to me, who's like uber loud.
Yeah.
So he just gets.
Hopefully this makes it a little better for you.
Drowned out.
One of these days we'll get our audio
worked out.
But audio, anything you buy for audio is so expensive, especially with all the stuff you need to do.
I.e., try to make Kenny quiet is what he's trying.
It's like I talked to an audio guy when we were at Leadership. He says, "Yeah, what you need for something like that is a special mixer that has a dampening. It you literally set it and it cannot go past that, and it can't go into the red no matter how loud you get."
I live in the red.
So to get that, and plus the thing to do the interface to the computer, by the time you're done, you're looking at almost, $1,500 for all that. Plus really good mics too on top of that. So thank you for the new look. It's not quite done. We're just waiting for Sears to finally say, "Hey, you can come pick up your stuff." We've got 3 pieces that we bought. One's a 4-foot piece about knee high. It used to be in the women's shoe area. And so it'd be really cool. We feel the positive energy.
I need to trademark that, even though it's not my word, but Meredith probably wouldn't care if I used
Meredith
it.
Probably wouldn't care.
So that came from a Watts of Love trip. For those of you who have not heard the story yet, because I haven't made the video, I've shared my Watts of Love video that Couture did, but I did not really want to go on that trip, to be honest. And even leading up to our first day, I told Sean that I missed my friends and not sure we are supposed to be here. And then we had I had a spark moment on day one, watching Sean give a light. And from that point on, I had a blast. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I loved it. And one of the ladies we were there with, her name's Meredith, she'd be like, "Where do you get all of your energy?" She's like, Ken's energy. And then she was like, "Oh my gosh, Kenergy." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love that." See, that's what chalk's all about to me. Like, yes, I love the product, and yes, it makes us a living, but do you know the amount of relationships, Sean, we've made doing chalk? It's just crazy.
Yeah. Misfit Crafter is asking, what mics are you guys using? We are using what's called the Samson, SAMSON Go mics. These are wireless. You buy one with the receiver, which is the one that plugs into your phone or your computer. It comes with a whole bunch of types of ways of plugging it in. And then you have to buy a second one. So it can only do 2. But if you're just a one person, it works really well. You can walk around. We can leave the receiver here and actually walk upstairs, and it works pretty well, even though it said it really shouldn't. And if you're in a direct line of sight, it's supposed to do like 250 feet or so. So it's pretty good. We like it. Although you don't have super great control of the gain, which is the up and down volume. So it's like, eh.
I.e., Kenny lives in the red.
Skenergy? S for Sean and K for Ken.
Skenergy sounds like those things from the Dark Crystal. What are those scary things called?
Which ones?
The Dark Crystal. The skin.
Oh, this
Speakers, or I don't remember. They're scary.
It's so funny to watch the people who did the voices to those.
Is it really, Sean? Because it was terrifying to me, that movie.
Because the one that does I think that was Simon Pegg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Simon Pegg was that one.
Huh.
I have to go back, but something like
the
that.
things Sean learns, I tell you. Sean, you're a wealth of information.
So somebody asked, I'm going to go back to it, Monica Lormore. She says, will you be at the Scrapbook Expo in Puyallup in May?
Yes. We will find a way to go to that one.
Met you last year, and you demonstrated the picket fence brushes, and I ended up with 2 sets and all the glitter, too.
I still don't have a set of those.
I know, they were really nice.
They were really nice. I just haven't had... Literally, when I say this is my joy right now, it is. So, okay, I'm going to cut this off because I want my bow to match. And we're going to cut a little bit off from here. And we're going to fake it like so. We're going to tuck it like that. And then just put a lot of glue. And then Sean taught me this trick where you can actually use this to...
Oh, isn't that nice? Cinnamon Apple says, you have great hair day. Having a great hair day.
Ooh.
He's always looking good, isn't
he? You're so sweet. Cinnamon and Sean.
Beautiful bow, says Fiona.
Well, it's a manufacturer bow because I didn't like the one length. So all we're going to do is add, like I said, the dollop of glue down here. And we're going to twist this.
Even Mama Disney, that bow, heart, heart. Don't burn your fingers, please.
Can you...
What would you like me to do?
I need a multi-tool. There we go. I need those finger condoms. I don't know what they're actually called, but...
Love your joy of chalking, says Mary Dunn.
Ooh, that's going to blister. Oh, man. The war wounds we get chalking.
Misfit Crafters, well, if you go to any expos in Vegas, let me know. Also in SoCal, I can meet you there.
So we are going to, one of the nice things is, oh, that really did hurt.
I'm sorry.
I'm probably going to have to amputate my finger.
You're going to have another blister?
We do want to travel still. A lot of people thought my Ken from the car was saying I wasn't going to travel. That's not the case at all, but...
I mean, we travel for the things we need to travel for, obviously.
All right, so I'm going to make this into a bow. I never remember how to do Gina K's bow, so I'm just going to fake it. Do you remember how to do that bow?
Monique, I think we're supposed to go. We've been talking about going to Vegas because we just haven't been there for like ever. It's been so long. I think 2003, whenever that painting is. That was like the last time we've been there. They were just starting to put in the monorail. Just started putting it in. That's when the last time we saw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a Band-Aid really quick before this pops.
Okay.
Sean, can you draw? Do you know what to do on that?
What am I doing? This?
So yeah, because I'm gonna. This is throbbing.
Oh.
Yeah, just take some twine and make it into a little bit of a bow.
Okay. So you get to watch me do something really. Don't know what the heck I'm doing. Might do one more wrap around here. You see that? Oops, I think I undid my wrap. Oops. This when you do, if you guys have ever done the inking of her ribbon, you almost need to let it dry for 24 hours because it's so inky and it stays wet for a while. I'm gonna have red ink all over me. That's okay. Okay, I'm sorry I can't read comments while I'm doing this since I'm the only one down here now. Do. Definitely need a person with a... I should get him, so I've got some, after we're done here.
All right, Johnny, thank you.
Get him some aloe vera. I got it in the fridge and some gel.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have to amputate this finger.
They're called finger cots.
The finger condoms?
Yeah, finger cots.
Good job, Sean. Look at your bow making skills.
I told him that the best thing to do is either let this dry for 24 or a
Oh,
few
yes.
hours and then do it because the ink takes a while to dry.
It sure does.
Yeah. Okay. You should put some lavender on it from doTERRA. Oh, thanks, Fatima. Yeah, that, and of course, aloe vera works.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Normally, yes, you would want to dry this for 24 hours. As you can see, we did not do that because why?
Why what?
Dry it. Because it's just going to get a chockable chip on it here.
Melody, that's right.
What?
She has a timeshare in Vegas. We should just go meet her there.
Oh, that's right.
That would be awesomely fun.
I forgot about that.
Completely. It was a really nice one, too.
Gosh, how long has she had that now? I forgot.
Have you had that two years now?
She got that when she brought the Tesla down to Make-a-thon last year, I think.
Something like, oh, yeah, because you were doing
because she went with her son and they were driving.
Driving back.
That's right.
Oh.
Which I've been seeing her son in her videos more. So I don't.
know.
Is your son going to be joining you in videos from now on, or is it just like a thing? I love it, by the way. You know me. I'm very close.
I mean, all three of us. Oh, I know all three of us.
That's
true.
All three of us.
Of course, all of us.
Sean's like,
no,
you can't come, Melody, to your own. That's hilarious.
Oh, of course, yes, absolutely.
You guys all know I'm super close to my mom, so I love watching Mel and her son do lives together.
That's awesome.
It is. All right, so now we are going to take a chuckable chip. Where is my chuckable chips?
So this has been asked quite a few times,
not a
Cinnamon, but
chip.
I
I'll
will
be right
let you
back.
know since you didn't know. We met 20 years ago as of last year, November.
Who?
At a party.
Oh, you and me?
You, me. Yeah, cinnamon apple pie 69. Oh, Mel, yeah, you should use it. I love Vegas. Such a cool place.
All right,
and
so the last...
so much has changed.
Oh, sorry, Shawnee.
I should say, so much has changed I haven't seen in a long time.
So the last thing we're going to do is... I don't know if I want to do chockable chips or... No, I think I do because they're so... We're going to take chockable chips in different spots. And we're going to use the little conversation heart. But I think... Doesn't it... What do you think? 3 or...
It's always odd. Right? Always an odd number.
Well, but then I don't have it equal on the side.
Do you need it equal on the side?
Yes.
No.
Don't you think? Doesn't it look weird without having another one there? Like it. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to grab these.
Drop these down, though.
Oh, okay.
We're getting out of range.
Okay. I'm going to push this off to the side, and we're just going to grab these chockable chips. I'm going to grab my white Chocolology paste, and there is 3 of each of these, or 4 saying. So we're going to grab a itty-bitty little squeegee.
Mini
squeegee.
Like mini-me.
And we can just...
Liked the mica powder Mel and her son Alex did. It was so cool. Yeah, I like the one that you were showing with the raised the tape. I think it was kind of a rainbowish looking color. That looked really cool.
We're trying our best to get that center. That bee might need to be redone, but I think it looks okay. You don't want it too perfect. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
You don't want a rainbow.
No rainbow.
Okay, so we have Be Mine, Love Me. EXO is an iconic one, so I'm going to do 2 of that one. So we'll do an EXO here.
So where does Alex live, since you're saying he's going home there now? What about some white chips?
Okay, cool.
Melody says, I think Ken and I knew each other online since 2012 or 2013. Yeah.
2012. Actually, I think it was 2012. Yeah. It was when I first started, when I got my Cricut Imagine. They had a thing called the Cricut Circle, and we were in like a chat group, and that's how we met. And then, of course, everything kind of jumped over to Facebook after a while, but that's how we met back in the day. All right, so I am going to go wash my transfers while those dry, and I will be right.
All right.
Oh, Baco, and if you
Want me to try to dry these then?
can you just
what?
put the lid on my paste?
Oh, sure, I can do that. Give it a quick clean. So what I'm going to do is just get those edges nice and clean on top, so it's got a nice seal when you put it away, and then I kind of take it in there and just bring it in just a little bit, wipe that edge off just a hair here. I got ink all over my fingers. Somebody getting white. Eeks. There we go.
Thanks, Johnny.
You bet. And then I'm going to go real briefly while, make sure I didn't see.
Where are you going to go briefly?
I'm going to go clean this.
I got it. Don't worry. We'll do that later. You do your, do you,
I
Sean?
just bought some squeegees last night running low. Somehow they've grown some 6-year-old boy legs. Oh, I'm sure.
All right, I'm going to dry these really quick, and we're going to finish it, and then we'll glue them, and we will be done.
Not sure where.
So the last thing I'm going to do before attaching these is grab my chalkable marker. So we have chalkable markers. Right now they're in black and white. And then we have gold and silver coming out soon. And I'm going to do just kind of a cute little stitch border, I should say, around this. And don't overthink this. Just make little dashes all the way around. I think it really completes it really nice.
Yeah. So Fatima asks, have you ever had a craft business before Ken's Creations?
Yep.
No.
In fact, before I got my Cricut, wouldn't have considered myself a crafter. And even really after my crafter, or my Cricut, guys, if you went back and look at some of my first cards, they're hilarious. They're very special. And a few of them, people in my life have them because and those are the true friends, you know, when you give them a card that looks like a 3-year-old made it, and they're like, this is great. And then later on in my career, Allie reached out to me and she was like, now, I've always thought you're talented, but you've gotten a lot better when you look back. And it was the sweetest comment she could have ever made. And it's true. We learn different techniques. I think that's kind of why. Oh, am I on? I always keep forgetting.
I don't know. No, yeah, you're on.
Okay. That's, I think, what was my biggest takeaway from my Ken from the car that was very not planned was I'm not saying I will be out of paper crafting forever or not do stuff, but I think that's what's nice is we go in and out of our own trends. Melody's a perfect example. She, for the longest time, lived in, I think it was New York or somewhere near New York as a hairdresser. And then she moved in with some friends and was able to stay at home and do videos. And then she decided to move down to Florida.
Where her parents are?
Where her parents are. And now she does, you know, lives from a golf cart. So I love it because you got to do what makes you happy. And even though people have been telling me that for years, I think it took me until just since getting back from Africa for me to realize that. Africa, words cannot describe how much Africa changed me.
Yep. Holly asks, are you guys using your original gingham transfer or have you had to buy a new one?
We are using it and you can't buy it anymore, sadly. It's retired.
What in the world is the gingham?
Gingham is the one that, oh no, I'm thinking of the houndstooth. No, am I thinking of the houndstooth or the one that looks like the little arrows? What's this pattern?
We're trying to figure out what in the world gingham was. Like, what?
What is the one that I did that I didn't like and then I fell in love with? I don't know where I think Jazzy took it out of here. That one.
That's houndstooth.
Oh. I don't know if I had a gingham. What's a gingham?
I don't know.
I thought that's what this was. I thought that's what a gingham buffalo print was this small buffalo check. but maybe I'm wrong.
Mm. Offset is so in, even is out, says Carol.
I love offsets.
Joanna Garcia says, I call it crafting ADD, always jumping around to different kinds of crafts.
I call it, literally, my new is, do what makes you happy, and you have to have Kenergy. Right, Sean?
She means buffalo plaid.
Okay, yep. So, what was the question on that, though?
She says, are you guys using the original transfer, or
Yes.
have you had to buy a new one?
I bought new ones, but that's my original that is dead now.
Yeah,
I probably won't be
dead.
able to...
We'll give it a little... Whoops. Gingham is buffalo plaid. Why would they call it that? That's weird.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was, but I was like, I thought maybe I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah. Wait just a little while when all the newer transfers are brought in, because they're so much better now.
Yes, they are.
Very nice.
I have a little dot on there somehow I missed, so I'm going to grab just a Q-tip, dip a little bit in there, and then you're just going to dab wherever you need that.
Gingham is small checkers.
That's what it is, small checkers. It's a little bit different because this has the... Yeah.
Thanks, Cinnamon.
Yeah. She's right.
She has such a pretty picture.
She wins. I don't know what she wins, but she wins. My affection and love. Sean, how did I survive my life without this glue gun in it? Like, life was sad.
I know.
So sad.
Can't wait until we can use the other ones.
What other ones?
Tools.
I know, right?
I'm older, and that's what Grandma called the plaid gingham.
You know what I think gingham is gingham style.
Gingham style.
Hey, sexy lady. Ooh, gingham style. I don't know that's the right song, but...
Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to put that one up. It moved. Heidi says, I would put white felt between two of those and string them from a branch like your favorite cookies.
Oh, that's a good idea.
With the Valentine transfers on the other side. Oh, that's kind of neat. There you go. Now you get to do it.
Okay. So last but not least, I do want to add a little embellishment there in black. So I'm going to go grab that.
So Miss Amanda Labadia. How do you store your transfers? This big giant thing that you're looking at, this tabletop, is actually a 6-foot tool chest that a lot of mechanics would have, because there are just bunches of drawers. You put all your tools and stuff. And we got one that's deep, so the big E transfers can fit, because some of them are a little thinner, not as deep. So this one is Husky from Home Depot. It was a pain in the butt trying to get it down in the basement. If we ever try to move it somewhere else, if we ever were to move, this would be a 5-man, 6-man.
What?
To move this thing upstairs if we ever had to move.
It would stay here. Let's be honest.
It would say, no. Yeah, you can move it.
There we go.
Take up a lot of room, though.
Okay, let me just clip this, and we are done, Sean.
Stacy, if you're having a battery issue on a brand new thing, go back to Home Depot and let them know. I had a battery go bad on my. I bought the Ryobi sprayer just so I can spray my weed killer and stuff, and it went bad. It was just a 1 amp.
There you go,
You just stopped. So
you can zoom out and show her off. We're done.
Nice.
Second Valentine's project in the bag.
I'm gonna make our thing go away here. So there you go.
So here it is. You can really see it. The pop out there. Oh my gosh, this turned out so
awesome.
Cute. I love it. And I'm not a Valentine's Day person, y'all. So if I love something like that, I don't know why I'm saying y'all a lot, but you have to deal with it, y'all, because I think it was a convention thing. I don't know. Like, you go to convention and then all of a sudden you start speaking like everyone at convention. But we did survive the plague of convention, so that's good.
We didn't get sick like everybody else did.
I thought I was going to get sick, and I went to the doctor. Did you know they can test you to see if you have the flu, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing they stick up your nose.
I know. I saw I was there.
Oh, yeah, you were. Huh.
Melissa says, my 2-year-old grandson just said hi, Ken and Sean.
Hi.
What's his name? Love it. Megan says that's when you hire movers.
Yeah, that is true.
Let them do it. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of the edges to move this thing. Ooh, holy criminy, that just popped up a whole bunch.
Holy criminy, Sean says.
It's beautiful. It's excellent. Love it. Beautiful.
I love it when Sean says stuff like, holy moly, guacamole.
Guacamole, man.
All right, so that is a fun Valentine's Day project for you guys. Now, let's show them it straight up. Let's show them what it looks like straight on.
Awesome.
Isn't that fun? I love it.
Monique says she needs a tutorial for a Valentine's chalkboard that's 4 feet by 3 feet. Ooh, that's big.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So I want to thank everyone that joined us tonight. If you are a Club Couture member, I sent out an email today inviting you to our exclusive Club Couture Live, which is tomorrow in our group at 1 o'clock. I think we're doing it at 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So you're going to be excited because one of the lucky Club Couture members will get this, because Club Couture members always get our projects created with our Club Couture transfer. So one of my club members will get this, and then we will show you 3 different ways to use this Club Couture transfer. Also, don't forget, next week we are starting the new way of doing lives. We're just going to test it out a couple of weeks to see how it goes. So Tuesday is Facebook, Wednesday is YouTube, Thursday is Instagram, and I will have to figure out the Twitch. I'll figure out the Twitch and see what it's like. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be starting next week. So if you are not with, if you have not subscribed or done all that stuff, you might want to do that.
Maybe we can do Twitch just along with the other two.
Yep. So you can give them my social media channels again.
Yeah.
So once again, pretty much all my social media channels are at Ken's Creations. So the Facebook is at Ken's Creations. So facebook.com/ChalkCouture Ken's Creations. My Instagram is, which we will be doing the live on Thursday, is also at ChalkCouture Ken's Creations. So you can look up that. The Instagram one will be on Thursday. That will be in portrait mode, so that'll be fun. And then our YouTube is the one that we're on right now, but it's also at ChalkCouture Ken's Creations. So all of those is where we're going to be streaming. Twitch, I'm still looking at to see what we're going to do. And then, of course, don't forget, you can always check out my website at chalkcouture.com/Ken's Creations. I'm excited because on February 6th, they're going to be launching a new website. So our website's getting a nice refresh, and it is gorgeous. I cannot wait to show it off. Awesome. And if you are a Club Couture member, get your list ready for February 3rd. So when I do go to place our orders, I can get everything that you want and make sure it's in stock so you don't fear about running out of all of that. Mm-hmm. Last and not least, and I cannot stress this enough, I just want to thank everyone so much for the sweet comments I've gotten this week. I planned on my Ken from the Car to be like any other Ken from the Car. I made links. I was going to talk about sales, and the emotional part was just me basically talking about the Africa trip and how emotional it was, and then it changed me, and I got off topic and just started, I don't know what happened. I think my mom...
That's right.
Just happened, and afterwards I came into the house. I didn't really look at comments because comments make me cry. And I didn't know how many people were watching it. And so then I went in and Sean was like, wow, you had over 600 people watching it. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to delete it because that freaked me out. And, but I haven't. And the outpouring I've received from everyone, emails and private messages and YouTube comments and Facebook comments and people randomly posting on my page has been overwhelming in such a good way. I cannot even stress. Jazzy's literally been crying all week because she's been reading the comments and getting them to me and stuff. So if I've not replied to them all, please know that it's not that I don't want to. I'm just
there's a lot
trying to get caught up in stuff. So as I said earlier, my regular YouTube channel is not going away. We're just doing different things on it, like the Glowforge. We're going to be doing some inspirational talks on that. We're going to take you on behind the scenes shopping trips, fun stuff, me hanging out with Jasmine and Sean and Ryan, and we're just going to have a lot of fun on this channel. And then all of our Talk Couture is going to be housed over here, which is what we love.
Yeah. So we got a quick question.
Oh, yes, I love it.
Sandra Ryan says, can I join Club Couture tonight?
You can, Sandra.
Yes.
So when you join Club Couture, that's a great question, actually. I didn't cover that in my video, and I should have. When you join Club Couture, you just basically use the links down in the link deli. There's one that says, what is Club Couture? When you join Club Couture, you join for the next month, and it's $19.99. You won't get charged until the next month. So if you want, for example, this month's transfer, when you put Club Couture in your cart, it will pop up add-ons. There's 2 different add-ons. One will be this month's transfer, which is the Valentine's Day one. The other add-on is the Kickstarter add-on. The Kickstarter add-on is $69.99, and it comes with a 9x12 8-in board, a board and base, 2 board erasers, multi-tool, white chalkology paste,
and squeegee, one squeegee.
And squeegee. So it basically kickstarts your collection of the bare essential tools. So I do highly recommend both those, but you don't have to. The big thing I do tell people is Chalk Couture Club Couture does have free shipping, with the exception if you do the Kickstarter kit and the Valentine's Day, you will get charged for shipping on that. But going forward each month, you will not get charged shipping. It's $19.99. You'll get access to my Club Couture group right away. You will get all the benefits that come with it. So, great question.
Carrie asks, is that a saw I saw on your favorite things? No, your tools. You probably put your new, probably the one you're talking about, this one.
Oh, I've already used it too. Yeah. Look at it. Can we go to this camera?
This is a brushless one. Yes.
So this I bought because I want to start, I have a Glowforge, which we love, but I want to be able to, my mom has like these Snow White things. They're like cutouts, and I want to be able to take wood and just. So now I can just go and freehand. So yeah, that's on my favorite things list too.
Yep, the Kickstarter is a great deal. It is wonderful to have.
This is what I love about this tool. Everyone, you can just switch. I have a stapler gun. I'm like a full-fledged man.
You also have one of these.
Oh yeah, Sean got me a sander. Let's see what this does. See?
Needs sandpaper though, which I forgot to get you.
Yeah, so he got
sand. Is that the Velcro kind? Oh, it is.
I got a
brushless
drill, so I can actually have my own drill that I don't have to beg from Sean.
Of course, your other big favorite.
Then I love this. This is my staple gun.
And last but not least, which I can't wait to.
And then like Sean said, last but not least, is the router. Now, router. So this, I don't know how it works. Sean's going to have to teach me. But basically, you put it down, and then it routes like on the board here.
Instead of a corner here, you can actually.
You would have like a nice grooved edge.
Grooved, rounded, whatever you want. Just
so that's basically what I asked for Christmas, was a whole bunch of Ryobi ones. So this saw that you guys saw is a jigsaw. This is called the jigsaw.
Yep.
Brushless jigsaw.
Oh, Melody says, I want a video on that sandblaster.
I know, it's out. We need to bring it inside.
It's outside.
We forget about it, so we'll do it. I promise.
Well, I can't until we get my thing back.
Yeah, so we have lots of videos now that my slate is clean. So including Glowforge, we'll do some Sandblaster videos because I've done a ton with that. We just haven't shown it a lot. And then we're going to do reviews of all, well, Sean will probably do reviews on these tools because he likes them and stuff. So
yes.
You need the brad nailer. Probably do. I don't know what it does, but probably do.
It's like your this, but you can use use brad nails, which are very small finishing nails.
Gotcha.
I have one upstairs, but mine is controlled by air tank kind.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining us and watching. We will see you next Tuesday, if not sooner. And we hope you enjoyed today's live. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.